Hi, hello, and welcome. I am definitely not Lad, and you're watching me pug my way to 2.8k rating on a Retribution Paladin in Dragonflight Season 2. In the last episode, we hit level 70, and we equipped all of our 70 gear from the auction house. We're slowly buying all of that while we were leveling. Most of it is 376, a few pieces of 379, so we're sitting at 377 item level. Ideally, I'm not saying I will, but ideally I would hit 400 item level in this video. So we're basically going to be doing some world content while we try and get some queues off for the 5 heroic dungeons. Once we hit 386, which I believe we can pretty easily do, we're going to queue for LFR, and that will hopefully get us a few pieces of gear. Also, while we do the 5 heroics, we're going to hope for some gear from the heroics as well, because that's 389 gear, and that's a lot better than 376. That's enough talking. Let's go check our mail and then get to gearing. This feels nice. The last few days I've mostly just been editing videos. I haven't had a chance to actually play, but I pushed to get as many videos edited as I needed to so that I can actually play today, because it's reset day tomorrow. Not much of our gear sold, basically none of our gear sold, just a bunch of crap, and TSM is actually giving me some errors. Leave me alone. I'm gonna slap all of this back onto the auction house for the full price of 379 gear. Let's check Khazra and see if that, it's just PvP. Ew, disgusting. Get away from me. Nothing wrong with doing PvP, I just personally don't enjoy it. We're gonna grab this quest from Kimura that makes us complete 5 Dragonflight dungeons on heroic difficulty, and then you get to choose between a box that gives you a 415 piece of gear, which is basically champion tier, or 15 Drake's Shadowflame crest fragments, which, I mean, this is a lot better when you're just starting out because you have 0 champion pieces. But once you're fully decked out in champion pieces and still have some that require Drake crests, you might consider taking this. But we're after the box basically, and now we're gonna queue up for that. While we are queued for that, we're gonna check world quests to see if there's anything actually worth doing. I sincerely doubt I'm gonna find anything in these regular world quests, but we're gonna check the epic ones in Zskarn Caverns. This could actually be a nice little upgrade to the friendship sensor, because the friendship sensor could just not give me anything useful, and this basically always gives me some nice stat, unless it gives you mastery, because mastery sucks. I'm just gonna go do that real quick, and then I'm gonna go down here into Zskarn and get this back piece, which is crit mastery. Not ideal, but it's a lot more strength than what I have right now. Also, I've noticed that there's a few new people that are watching the videos, in the sense of they're new to World of Warcraft. So if you don't see these world quests that I'm pointing to here on the map, that's because you haven't finished the story quest in Dragonflight. Once you finish up the story quest, you'll be able to do all of these things that I'm doing right now. And you can gear the same way I'm gearing right now, and that could probably help you out if you're starting on a fresh 70. Alright, we're going to do this world quest real quick. This is one of those where you don't actually have to kill anything. You could also just use these items, or whatever the hell they are, like to help relieve the pressure. It's actually 6% per each of these, so that's not bad. Although it is very irritating to use because it keeps knocking you up into the air, and I just realized that I might die if I keep doing that. Holy shit, because that fall damage is no joke. This group should be it. Oh, that's actually fucking perfect. We're going to get our first heroic dungeon done here as well. There we go, we got the other trinket. We can replace the friendship sensor. We're heading over to do the Zskarn Caverns Elite World Quest. This one over here that gives the cape, because it's a 402 item level piece, and my cloak is 376, so that's an easy upgrade to make. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to quickly grab the quest from over here. If I can get it before this person accepts, yes I can. Worthy Ally at Loam Niffin. So that quest actually gives you a sensational Niffin treasures. Of course, they had to put a fucking pun in there. I love it. And when you open that, you actually get a 402 item level piece as well, another veteran piece. Man, there's a lot of DPS not accepting. We're gonna try and do the, oh, never mind, here we go. Can actually prevent someone from taking damage from the, the beam from the containment apparatus by giving them Blessing of Freedom. I'm going to give it to the mage because the mage is the squishiest. The reason that works is because the containment apparatus beam is a slow. So if you have Blessing of Freedom, you can't be affected by movement impairing abilities, and when you can't be affected by movement impairing abilities, you can't be slowed. And if you can't be slowed, it can't beam you. Simple as that. I actually never used the final talent. We'll do that in a second here. I'm in the middle of a pull. I can't even add talents. Okay, he's doing a double pull here. Cool. I don't have cooldowns for it, but I'm here for it. We're going to give Blessing of Sacrifice to the mage so he doesn't kick the bucket. I don't have Blinding Light. I'm trying to kick this Expulse. I spent more time trying to kick things than DPSing there, but it worked out in the end. And now we have cooldowns available for the boss as soon as we start. And we're going to pop all our cooldowns right off the bat because I'm not too worried about the number of stacks that we're going to get from the ads. Oh, and we were getting a time warp right off the bat, so that's working out just fine. We're going to keep trying to get as many holy power usages as we can while the boss is affected by Foul Reckoning. I'm going to be saving my interrupt for the Cauterize so that the NPC doesn't heal. She casted at about 50% health. She's not casting it right now. I expect it to be her next cast. No, it's going to be Molten Subduction. We're looking at where the Swirly appears. It's right here. It's on the Deathlord guy. We're going to give him Blessing of Freedom? No, we're not, because it's on cooldown. Vlad, why are you lying? Why are you lying to your viewers? Yeah, the idea is to give whoever gets Molten Subduction on them Blessing of Freedom so they can immediately move out of the swirly. You do have enough time to move out of the swirly, even if you don't get Blessing of Freedom, but it just makes it that much less stretful. Stretful? That much less stretful. What the fuck am I even saying? I'm going to stay in the gulp because the tank is supposed to do that usually. If you don't stand in the gulp, if there is no player in the gulp, the boss gets an enrage effect, and that makes it do more damage. Okay, so I asked if they needed that belt because one of the DKs got a belt. Yay, he's giving me the belt. Thank you. A welcome addition to our gear. We, of course, will not immediately equip this because we gotta stay naked, so that's after the dungeon's done. I have bubbles, so I'm just gonna stand there because the boss is nowhere near any of these zones or these little pillars that you can hide behind. That's the idea for doing that. I had bubbles, so I just don't have to care about that. I'm going to use my Divine Steed to get out of that. And the boss should be dead. Very nice. Shield of Vengeance. That way this Tempest thingy thing doesn't actually hurt me at all. And I'm nice and healthy, and there goes the boss. Alright, I'm going to be leaving the instance group because I want to go and do the world quest. Just going to grab the flight path while I'm here, and we're going to head over to that quest. While I'm flying there, I'll queue us up. Now ideally we do a dungeon or two before we hit, it's currently 10 p.m. At 10:30 p.m. I would love to participate in the next Researchers Under Fire, because just completing Researchers Under Fire actually gives you a piece of loot. I think if you do a tier 4 you get a champion piece of loot, so that would be absolutely amazing. I would love to join a big group doing it. And what it also does is it gives you a lot of Loam Niffin reputation, so we can actually take care of this Loam Niffin rep quest. That way we can get another piece of gear. But for the time being, we're just going to do this quest. We were very lucky, and the quest that we got to do for our thing is actually super easy. We just have to kill one thing. You don't have to kill a bunch of the enemies that are here in the caldera, because there's a lot of rough enemies around here. You can also join a group just to do that. You can find something with the group finder. You just have to pop these oils, or whatever the hell. Just need a couple of more and we're done. A pretty cool quest, honestly. There we go. And I think we have to kill that thing, which has 873,000 hit points. That's going to be interesting. There's a bunch of little droplets down here as well. We're just going to blow them up with our AoE when we start the pull. There we go. We got the Deep Rock Cape. Oh shit, we actually got another piece of gear from in that thing that was right there. Oh, actually it's a belt. Is that actually better than the... No, it's not better than the one we got from the dungeon, so I don't really care. But we'll equip the one from the dungeon. There we go. And we'll equip this one that we just got from the quest. It even got avoidance. That's awesome. We're going to use the Transmogrify toy. Let's go. Apply that really quick. Good, we're still naked. Gotta stay naked. Don't you ever forget about being naked. So since we still have almost half an hour until the Researchers Under Fire event starts, we're going to go ahead and do a Farac assault. So a Farac assault, there's actually potential to get multiple pieces of gear. You can get 382 blue pieces, like suffused gear or whatever the heck it's called, from just killing enemies there. So you can actually just grind out 382 gear there without any issues. And you also get a veteran piece from killing the boss that shows up once you fill the bar. And you also get a 402 for opening the suffused chest or whatever the heck it is, like the weekly thing that you get for doing it. The boss at the end and the chest are both weekly, so you do that once a week and then you're good. But the gear that drops from the enemies is just infinite. You can grind that as much as you want. That gear that you can grind, though, is obviously much lower item level, so it's not really worth your time, because there's better ways to get better gear. Alright, there's the Suffusion Camp in the distance. We're going to take a look at what the quests are over there. I think there's a quest that gives you a Drake's Shadow Flame crest, which is very nice. See, here we'll get 385, actually. That's pretty nice. 9 more item level. Oh, and there's the boss. Somebody recently just killed it, so that's why there's no icon on the map. Oh, you also get Whelpling Shadowflame Crest Fragments. That's pretty nice. I wouldn't really bother upgrading anything with those, to be honest, because you can just replace that gear pretty quickly, and you don't have to spend Flight Stones on it, but if you have plenty of Flight Stones, go for it. Oh, and we got another dungeon pop. So I think we'll have enough time to do the dungeon and then finish the Suffusion Camp if there's a bunch of people here, and then make our way over to the, whatchamacallits, Researchers Under Fire. As a paladin, you want to grab the red buff because it's versatility. Versatility is your best friend as a paladin. Alright, DK doesn't give a shit. We're going to give a mark to the DK so I can keep track of him. I'm a little worried about these mobs in here actually putting me to sleep, but I do have bubbles, so I'm not too worried about it. We're going to use a bubble, yeah, right away. We're going to use Blinding Light because that'll interrupt the monotone lectures. We're going to kick that one that's still casting somehow. We're still affected by our bubble, so I didn't move out of that. Trying to kill these now as quickly as possible. We're going to use Divine Toll. There we go. We've cleaned it up. Crit Mastery are not the best stats in the world, but it's more item level, I guess. so I can get into LFR. Standing in such a way that we got okay, we weren't standing in the correct way. I wanted to get knocked into this corner here and be safe, but I wasn't in a good position to have that happen. Such a genius that I still haven't actually remembered to put my fucking points in here. Fuck. And here's the boss, so I can't actually do it now. Fuck. Okay, so I think I should be able to get these two as well, but I just messed up somewhere with my talent points. I'll take a look at where that is. I think I have to take one away from here. No, I can't do that. I'll just grab this, and then after the dungeon, I'll take a look at my actual talent points and set up a proper build. Keep our cooldowns going, use as many divine power, holy power, whatever. Everything's holy, divine, or some shit or the other. There we go. That's the boss done and dusted. Okay, we're on a bit of a tight timer here. We're going to try and do all these quests and also do all the, whatchamacallit, fill the bar. I don't know if we can fill the bar on time to do this. So we might have to come back to the Farac Assault. What I'm talking about is I would like to do the Farac Assault and then go do Researchers Under Fire. But since Researchers Under Fire is actually time sensitive, I'm going to prioritize that over this. Okay, we got another belt. This game is just throwing belts at me. Where am I supposed to bring this? Is this where I'm supposed to bring it? To this guy? Hello? Yes? Here you go. There's a mammoth for you. That overhead smash. Don't get hit by that. Vigera used to let me smash. Okay, we got some more to Vigera. There we go. We got 3 of them. The reason I want them is because when you use them on the things that you're supposed to use them on, you summon the rares. And when you summon the rare... Ooh, hello. What is that? I don't care enough to go find out. But yeah, when you open up the things with Wards of Vigera, you actually end up getting Wards of Farac. And when the things you kill that spawn in after you open the Wards of Vigera, or use the Wards of Vigera, those, when you kill them, actually also give you Wards of Farac. And then obviously the Wards of Farac you use to open up that suffusion mold thing, whatever's over there. I'm about to die. Oh, and here's the chest that you open once you have the 3 keys. You get the keys by doing the guy. That guy actually, yes, I'm gonna go kill him. That's the guy that shows up when you use your Wards of Farac, so that's what you want to use them on. And this ever-burning key, once you have 3 of those, you can open the chest. Okay, it's 18 minutes. I gotta keep an eye on the clock because I want to make it down to Researchers Under Fire. Participate in that and get a piece of gear, or 2 pieces of gear actually. One from doing the thing and the other one from completing the rep quest. And there we go. We're gonna open that, so we get the ever-burning key from that, and we get the quest completion, and we have this guy show up again. He has a high chance of dropping the blue gear, so we're just going to kill him anyway, even though we don't need the key anymore, because we have 3 keys. Didn't get another key, but I don't need another key. I didn't also get anything. Just getting fucking belts, man. Alright, 22 minutes on the clock. We're going to finish this off. That gives us, of course it would give me a cloak, because I already have a cloak. Here we go. We got new legs as well. At least the guaranteed legs are something that I can count on. Okay, we're going to try and find ourselves a group that's doing Researchers Under Fire, so we're going to go into Custom. We'll look up Researchers Under Fire. This has a bunch of people in it. We're going to try and join that. Ooh, I hope that's not actually War Mordon. Well, we got invited, so let's try and get there as quickly as possible. Rank's Fury is at 100%, but I got to go do this. Researchers Under Fire is time sensitive, so we're just going to try and do that. I can come back and do the Farac's Fury thing whenever I want. I can only do this every half-hour mark, so it happens every hour at the 30-minute mark. I now have 5 minutes to get over there. I really hope it's not War Mode on, because that would really suck. I asked them in raid chat if it was on or off. It's off. Whew, thank fuck. I don't want to get the shit beaten out of me. Alright, we're almost there. There's a bunch of people there. That means we're going to be able to do the tier 4 thing. So the way Researchers Under Fire works is you get 12 assignments. If you can complete all 12 assignments within, I believe, 12 minutes, that means you get the highest tier reward you could possibly get. I need to turn on the air conditioner. I'm fucking melting in here. It's actually a fairly cool day. It's just, I have to keep my window open to be able to enjoy the cool day. But if I keep my window open, then everyone can hear me recording. So I'm not going to do that. Oh boy, here we go. It was actually a little early, it seems like. 24 seconds were left on the clock, but it started. We're gonna get started. Just beat the shit out of everything it tells you to beat the shit out of. Sometimes you have to collect things and bring them to a spot. That's a little bit boring, but it's a fairly easy event. The big thing is just making sure that you have a big group doing it. So just look into the looking for group thing, or the group finder, I guess. Just make sure you join one of the groups that are forming there, and then you're fine to get the maximum tier reward. I think the maximum reward is 1,000 rep, so we're going to be missing a little bit for the Loam-Niffen thing. But if you have a character that has rank 10 Loam-Niffen reputation, so if this is an alt that you're gearing, you will have the extra boost for reputation, which means you will actually get extra rep, and you'll be able to complete the rep quest with just doing this. I unfortunately don't have that, so it's going to take me a while. Probably going to have to go and do a bunch of world quests in here or something, but it's going to be worth it because it's a piece of 402 gear. Unless I get another fucking cloak. A ready check? What the heck? I think think that was accidental. We need to collect these rock shards again or whatever. Resilient stone. We need to use that over here. Luckily, it only takes 24 of them, so this doesn't take very long to do. But it is by far, as you can tell, the most boring part of it all. One more piece. Come on. There we go. Yay. We're doing quite well. We have plenty of time left. So we will be getting the top tier reward, which means we're going to be getting maybe a champion piece? I think it's a champion piece for the highest tier reward. There's like a mini boss in the middle. I think that is required to make the last boss spawn. I want to overcap on the percent. Never mind, there's the leader coming in. We haven't even put a dent in this thing. There's the captain. This actually drops no loot, so I wasted my time here. But the captain is dead, and I didn't even get a hit in, so I'm not going to get any loot there either. But I got my 12 objectives done, so that's all that matters. And there's the Indebted Researcher's Gift, which is the highest tier one, I believe. We're going to open that. We're going to get another fucking cloak. You're shitting me, right? Oh crap, I'm actually getting hit by these. I think if I leave party, it puts me in a different phase and that puts me away from them. No, I'm dead. But yeah, I can't believe it, dude. I've gotten 3 cloaks, a bunch of belts too. The one that I just got is actually champion tier, so it is an upgrade. Not a massive upgrade, but it's an upgrade. Still a massive bummer that it's the same slot, because I need to fill out a bunch of slots to make sure that I actually get more item level, but we'll take it. We're going to use the transmog toy, because I just realized we had pants on. We had actual pants on. I can't believe it. I have failed my duty of staying naked. Anyway, we're going to need a bunch more rep. We're at 1,075 out of 1,500, so I'm just going to go ahead and take a look. Can't actually see what percent the Farac assault is at. I'm just going to risk it for the biscuit. We're going to do a bunch of quests down here and try and get the reputation. At the very least, we're going to find out if these racing quests actually give rep. Probably not, but I'm going to do them anyway because they're fun. Boom. Did we get gold? We got gold. Yay. Wait, was this not the... This isn't actually for the... This isn't actually for the fucking quest. Okay, that one is actually for the quest. Boom. That gold? Yeah, that is gold. Very nice. Okay. We got a little baggy bag. Oh, we actually got 75 rep. That really sucks, but let's go 75 more. I guess I'll have to do the other world quests as well. Ah, that sucks. But you gotta do what you gotta do for that gear. And that's another 75 rep and another gold star, I believe. Yes, it is. Nice. Okay, so what's next? 20 crystals caught. That's a quick one to do. This one and one more. There we go. That's another 75 rep. Another 200 rep. So it's 3 more quests. Deep flare killing takes a while. 12 lightbound swarmers. That actually gives me gold as well, so I'm sure as fuck I'm gonna do that. Oh, this actually gives 100 rep with Niffin, so I'll do that next, actually. Didn't even realize. What an annoying quest for melee, huh? Finally, the judgment bug is coming in. Ideally, I wouldn't be hitting multiple enemies there because they're not in combat with me, right? So I should only be hitting the one enemy that I actually targeted, and that's about 600 gold. I'll take that. And let's go do this long-ass quest with the deep flares. It does take a while to do it because the deep flares are pretty beefy. They're pretty dangerous when you're fresh 70. But the reason we're doing this instead of 2 other quests is because the quest also gives 100 rep from this low Niffin commendation. So doing this quest will actually finish off the rep quest that we have, and it'll give us another piece of gear. And if it gives me a cloak, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. That was, well, easier than I expected it to be honest. And there's 15, and that's 1.5k rep, and let's go turn that in and get the hell out of these caverns. There isn't much else for me to do. Maybe just the bosses, but I really don't give a shit about the bosses. I don't think they even guarantee any loot to drop. Alright, there's the sensational Niffin treasures. Where it is? There it is. And we got a belt. This game's trolling me, right? So if I don't get a cloak, I get a belt. What the hell? Okay, so we got 3 blue belts, 3 epic cloaks, and an epic belt. Alright, we also have to transmog that for maximum nakedness. There we go. I just realized I'm not even queued for a heroic dragonflight dungeon. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll queue up for one now. Instead of flying, I'm gonna Hearthstone, and then from Valdrakken to the Farac assault, this should be faster. You're now at 381 item level actually, so let's just update that real quick. 381, there we go, beautiful. So I believe you have to be in the, oh no, you don't have to. Or do you have to? Farac Fury 0, but it's like glitching out. Ideally, they are fighting the boss right now. Yeah, they were fighting the boss, that's why it was glitching out. The boss, the head is gone now, which means they just killed the boss. Oh well. While I wait for that, I'm just gonna go do this flying quest, or I should say dragon riding quest, because I'm gonna need gold if I'm gonna craft items, and 26 gold might seem like a lot for a fresh 70, but with how quickly I'm probably going to be getting the quests that I need to craft, I think I'm gonna need more gold. Let's just do this quick course and fly. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. Oh, come on. Okay, now it's an actual race. Let's see if we can finish this race before the dungeon pop goes through. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. 17 seconds left. 10 seconds left. We're almost done. Ooh. Okay, we actually did it. Nice. That was actually a fun race. I like that. I had extra pressure. And now and now some fucking asshole declines, so I didn't even need to. Alright, but we got a pop right after that, so it works out. Okay, Uldamon Legacy of Tyr. I have a druid tank who seems to be 1.2 million health, so this should be a very, very quick run. What is this little baby pull? Come on, druid, you have 1.2 million health. Go kill shit. You okay, buddy? Did you leave the cat in the oven? I'm gonna give him movement speed and I'm gonna move on with the rest of the group. Okay, tank's catching up to us. He got the cat out the oven, so now we're good. I don't think I have much to commentate over here to explain because it's basically followed the people who are decked out and can solo the dungeon. But hopefully we get a piece of loot from here. That would be cool. We may as well grab this while we're waiting for the door to open. There we go. That's 20% out of combat movement speed. I didn't grab the one at the dwarves because we just didn't have time to do it. Tank's kicking it into overdrive. He's pulling stuff. He's moving. He's hustling. He's cooking. Let him cook. He's cooking up a pull for us. Here we go. Never mind. He's just a sous chef. The real cook is the shaman, I think. Stand right on top of the boss, so when the orb drops, the boss immediately gets one of the orb stacks consumed. There we go. Beautiful. Boss is going to move that into there. Boss is going to be stunned right away. I said the boss is going to move that into there, but I meant the tank is going to move that into... What the fuck? Did someone just do 1,000,000 damage? What? Her health was like 1,000,000 or something, and then it just disappeared. I got a ring, so I'm happy. I don't give a shit. It reminds me, I've forgotten to equip the ring I got from my thingy thing. Agathar Academy. I'll have to check that in my inventory right away. Kick that curse. Keep moving. Keep moving. Bosses. I keep calling the tanks bosses for some reason. I mean, they are the boss. Finish off this straggler because the group's already moving on to the next area, and now I shall join them in all my naked glory. Yes, I said I'd put a ring on. I'll just put this on. It has speed. Oh yes, deja vu. I've been in this place before. And this has avoidance. I'm just getting a lot of tertiary stats. Well, that's another big juicy pull. I don't really have much to use on it. I have the curse. I'm going to give someone freedom just to give myself freedom as well, and that way I can actually get rid of the curse and I don't get stunned. 400 IQ gameplay right there. Alright, I forgot about this intermission thing. We have to sit here stunned by just how hot Deos is. I mean, look at him. He's hot as fuck. Need to stop giving these guys glasses. They just look too hot with him. There we go. Oh, looking for more. So with the rings equipped, I'm actually 382. They want to queue for another one. Do I queue for another one? Never mind. Somebody just declined. I'm not going to queue with it for another one. I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to decline so that they can actually just go into the queue. But I'm going to leave because I want to make sure I finish off this Farac assault. That looks like an old god eye with this kind of lighting. You agree? That like thing that my cursor's over right now? That definitely looked like an old god eye for a second. Maybe that's some messaging. Subliminal or otherwise. You can fill up the bar by killing just about any enemy here, but obviously killing the elites and the rares gives a lot more than just killing the regular little mobs. Can this person summon the boss? No, they can't, but I can, so let's do that. But yeah, the reason I wanted to make sure that the other person didn't have what it took to open this is because every time you open it, it spawns him or her, I have no idea. It spawns them, but if they're already spawned in, it's not going to spawn another one, right? You can't fight two at the same time. So I didn't want to summon in case this person could summon. 1 more %. Come on, let me get my loot. Let me get another belt or cloak. Come on. There we go. Somebody finished it off before I could finish this off. And we have to wait for it to land over here by us, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. We're going to keep these because it's reset day. So I might be doing another set of these tomorrow as soon as I'm done with work. Need 4 more item level to be able to run LFR. I'm going to try and find a group. I'll start that up while I'm waiting for the boss to arrive here. Hopefully we don't get a pop. That's funny that I'm saying that, but yeah, hopefully we don't actually get it to pop because that way I can just get the pop after I'm done with the boss. If we do get a pop while I'm fighting the boss, I'm gonna finish the boss off because I don't feel like waiting here a bunch more. I'm gonna do this world quest while I'm standing here. That's a big bitch. What an absolute unit. Here comes the boss. Hopefully there's like a tank or something over here because I don't think I can tank this. Someone's just starting the fight, so I'm just gonna go in. YOLO. I have aggro. I don't like having aggro. I just got... Is there really not a single tank here? Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, it looks like he's hitting a tank now. He's hitting Spicy Raoul. I think Spicy Raoul is a blood DK. Once this debuff goes away, if I even survive, I'm going to... Ooh, he's pointing it at me. I accidentally taunted him. That's not good. We're going to That's not the button I wanted to press. Fuck. Panic, panic, panic. I accidentally used lay on hands instead of my bubble. I don't know how that happens because it's nowhere near the same keybind. I guess I was thinking of using regenerating, so I wanted to bubble and then use regenerating, but I used lay on hands. But now I have bubble that I can use in 10 seconds and regenerating, so I guess it works out. But yeah, I definitely didn't want to use the taunt. That was just me being stupid. And the boss is going down. Let's go. Oh, thank fuck it's not a fucking cloak. Jesus Christ. I was getting worried I was gonna get another goddamn cloak. Oh, we get a Drake's Shadowflame crest for killing the boss? Yes, please, thank you. Okay, where's that helmet? I'm gonna use this. Oh, we got a companion thingy thing. In Farac's Frenzy toy. Whatever, man. Just, where's the helmet? There it is. Very nice. Oh, look at that fucking, ooh, juicy. Now we need to use the transmog toy real quick. Don't have the transmog mount. I think I might actually grind out some gold on my main, on my druid, and buy a transmog mount. That could be cool. I mean, this couldn't be more perfect, and we get a dungeon pop right away. That's amazing. Need to do this one and one more. We need to do this one that we're about to go into, if these two accept, and then one more, and then we get a champion piece from that. Aww. Hopefully we get an instant pop right after this. Yes, we do. Oh, dude, actually, I could do the time rift. The time rifts happen every hour on the 0-minute mark, and I think you can get veteran gear out of that as well, so that's gonna be nice. Just gonna mark the tank real quick. There we go. I'm gonna mark him, not gonna Steve him. Definitely not gonna Anthony him, but I will mark him. Okay, the tank is taking an alternate route where he kills this group because it's the smallest group, so it's the quickest to kill in theory, and you can get all your cages quicker that way. I respect it. That's a good call. I like that. Okay, well, anytime he may have saved by running this first cage is actually wasted now. I thought this was like a super smart 400 IQ kind of thing, but he just kind of winged it and it didn't really work out because there's a bunch of casters again over there that are just not getting taken care of, but we'll do that. Fuck it. We'll handle it. Oh no, we're going this way again? That did not end well for a DK tank that was very ambitious, let's put it that way. Okay, we're gonna pull that patrol. Why not? Fuck him. Okay, we're gonna pull that patrol and then not finish it off, even though that is a turret NPC that's gonna stand there. Okay, so we have a turret NPC over there beating the shit out of us. Okay, the tank finally figured out that you can't drag these around. That's good, that's good. There's a reason nobody ever goes down this side, because it fucking sucks ass. On Mythic Plus, it's actually, if you pull this for some reason, usually most people skip it in their routing, but if you pull it, you can use Blessing of Protection, actually, on whoever gets Scented Mate, and it just resets Scented Mate. It completely removes it, and then whoever had it doesn't have to worry about it at all anymore. Okay, we have two that are going to cover over there. Actually, the boss is going to die before anything else happens, but basically you want traps over here, and you want traps over here. Like, I would be dropping traps over here right now. Why? Because the hyenas can come from over there or from over here, so they can come from cave or they can come from the thingy thing. Are you fucking shitting me? I got another belt. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Okay, we're running straight through this with all of the NPCs. Oh well. It's not like we're gonna wipe to it. Tank can probably solo this whole dungeon. I guess when you drag them the range so far, they will all stack up at a point where their max range is. Question is, will Treemouth actually get a single grasping? Oh, he will. Never mind, he won't. I have no idea if this is faster or not. It's just I guess it just feels weird to me because we don't usually go this route when we do Mythic Plus. Tanks just kind of decided to stand in that. I respect I respect it. Oh, good thing I'm a paladin so I can reach that goddamn totem with my bullshit abilities that are 20-yard ranges. Oh, we accidentally pulled the Rot Hexer with our bullshit ability that has a 20-yard range. Give me some loot. I didn't get shit. Okay, so far we've gotten 4 blue belts, including a purple belt, so we've gotten 5 belts, and we've gotten 3 cloaks and a helmet that I'm wearing. So imagine if all of these were different items, like if these 2 purples were different items and these 4 were different slots, I'd be a much higher item level, but I'm already 384, so I shouldn't complain too much. I'm gonna do one more heroic, that'll give me another champion piece. Hopefully it's not a fucking cloak or a belt, and that might be able to push us to 386. Once we're at 386, we're gonna queue up for LFR, and that's gonna take a long ass time. LFR DPS queues are atrociously bad. I don't know why I'm flying. I can just Hearthstone too while Draken. What the hell? I'm going to queue up for another one because that's really all I have to do now. If the champion piece we get from doing the heroic dungeon quest doesn't work out for us, we're going to go and do a time rift. I think I'm going to do a time rift either way. Within 22 minutes, I think we can get the pop and do the dungeon within 22 minutes unless it's a group of people that are just dinged 70, but that's almost never the case. That was a very quick dungeon pop. I didn't even manage to pick up my stuff from the mailbox. Thanks, moving and stopping, bobbing and weaving. Let them cook. I think they've cooked up everything they wanted to cook up. just gonna drop my cooldowns. I have no idea when to use them because I don't know how big of a pull we're gonna get. Okay, that was pull number 1. You know how I said I was gonna make it on time? I'm not so sure anymore. Interrupt that, keep the ranged moving so that they keep stacking up. Okay, tank's moving, he's cooking. Never mind, he's done cooking. It wasn't cooking, it was a microwave. It was a preheat. It was a frozen pizza. Okay, that wasn't such a horrible pull. Let me just have this one guy though. Alrighty, first boss. Okay, never mind. I take back what I said about not making it on time for the time rift. I think we'll be fine. I wonder if people make groups for time rifts. I've only ever done like 2 time rifts. I don't know if you get like better rewards for finishing the time rifts by like doing more chores or whatever. Or aren't the chores personal, so it doesn't matter how many people are doing it? I don't actually know. Oh shit, the tank's behind me for some fucking reason. I thought he was in front of me. Even though I marked him or Anthony'd him or whatever, I still didn't keep track of where he is. Stupid fucking trees. I keep, like, I'm always zoomed out, and then whenever there's trees in a dungeon, it's always miserable because I'm always stuck in the trees. I'm gonna use friendly health bars just to be able to, well, if some person runs into me, I can't avoid them. I guess he thought it was a buff. I don't know, man. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Here come the boss, Rick Ross, out there growing moss. Doesn't give a toss. Never even floss. I don't, what the fuck am I saying? Oh shit, we got a trinket. Nice. Don't forget to floss, or your teeth will look like moss. What the fuck am I saying? I don't know what's going on. That is the boss. Right, we made it on time. Very nice. We're going to replace the Bushwhacker Compass. Compass? Why do I keep calling Compass Compass? I don't know, man. I did the same thing with some other item in my Druid series. Argusian Compass. Compass. That's a lot of crap to sell. I should probably vendor some of this. And by some, I mean all of it. Before I do that, I'm going to go turn in my 5 heroic dungeon quests. We're going to grab the champion piece of loot. And I swear to God, if I get a cloak or a belt, I'm going to fucking lose it. Thank fuck it's a ring. Okay, good. I don't have to fucking lose it. Not ideal because we've gotten blue rings. Would have much preferred to replace one of my 78 fucking greens. Ideally the weapon, but I'll take a ring as well. We're going to replace the one that has mastery because that's a really shitty stat for us. This is a pretty good ring actually. Haste crit. Haste verse would have been best with more versatility, less haste, but I'll take this as well. And we're actually sitting at 387 item level. Let me just upgrade that down here. By upgrade, I mean update. I just keep using the words wrong. Which means we can actually queue up for Raid Finder, which is exactly what we're going to do right away. By the way, if you didn't know, you can queue up for all of them at the same time. Just when you go for the third one, wait for a second, otherwise it's going to say you're doing that too fast. If it says that, just give it like 10 seconds and then queue again and you should be fine. I think you can right away queue for the 4th one as well. We still have 9 minutes left until we can go and do the time rift. We're going to have plenty of time to do the time rift before we get any pop for LFR, I believe, because out of personal experience, queuing for LFR as DPS takes a fucking long ass time. What the hell? I was about to, do I decline that? Oh, I don't know if I decline that. There's no way I can do the discarded works in 8 minutes. No fucking way. Do I decline that for the time rift? Oh man, I don't know actually. I'm gonna decline it for the time rift. I'm gonna decline it for the time rift. I'm gonna stay in the other queues. I'm actually going to re-queue the discarded works. I mean, I hope I don't get the same fucking group. That really sucks. Come on, the one time where I'm like, hopefully I don't get the pop for 20 minutes so that I can do the thing, I get a pop right away. Oh well, we'll make it work. Huh, so there's no time rift groups that get formed. Are you kidding me? It keeps giving me the thing. I'm gonna have to decline that. It's probably the same group. Okay, so we get a quest that's gonna give us contained what the fuck is that word? Paracos gives us a contained bullshit, and we're gonna use that for something. I don't know. What can I use that for? Can I buy gear with it? No, it's just dilated time capsule. What do I do that? What the fuck do I do with this contained paracausality? Ah, okay. So it's like a causality because it causes. Oh, okay. And it's like paradox, paracausality. I like it. Okay. So anyway, contained bullshit is unknown to us. We don't know what we use it for. So we're gonna go on a quick trip to Wowhead. Oh, it's like a item that contains things. Okay, that's useless. Oh, and they have a chance of containing dilated time capsule actually, which you can use to buy gear. It's not on the list of loot, but somebody in the comments says that it can contain a dilated time capsule. What the fuck is wrong with me? Why can't I say words? Okay, this might not actually be the case. They might not give dilated time capsule because they were posting this while it was still on the PTR. I'm going to do it because I'm going to do the time rift no matter what. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for the time rift to start. Instead of being in discarded works, getting myself a piece of loot. I think if I do get the dilated time capsule, I'm not actually going to buy anything. I'm going to do LFR first, and then once I'm done with LFR, that's when I'll buy something with the dilated time capsule. Because if I buy something with it and then I get that piece from the raid, I'm gonna really be upset. Okay, let's figure out what this trinket does. Use Bind the Blaze for 20 seconds, giving your attacks a high chance to... Are you fucking shitting me? Leave me... Okay, I'm gonna leave queue. Fuck it. I'm leaving queue. I'm leaving queue for everything. Let me do my time rift. Anyway, I was saying, use Bind with the Blaze for 20 seconds, giving your attacks a high chance to increase your strength by 304, stacking up to 6 times. When your binding is complete, emit a burnout wave, dealing blah damage split between all nearby enemies based on the strength of your binding. Okay, so you just basically use this whenever you're going to do a bunch of damage, and it's also like an AoE explosion at the end, so it's a bit of an AoE trinket. Okay, it's not amazing. We're just going to use a macro to put it in our final reckoning. So it's /cast Avenging Wrath, and then /cast, actually no, it's not /cast, it's /use, and then we're going to shift click that to link it in here. We're going to use Execution Sentence as well. We're going to put that in here. So the reason we have this is because eventually we're going to set up a... Oh yeah, that reminds me. I completely forgot to do my talents. Holy shit. So I guess I have to give up Divine Purpose to get cooldown from here. I guess that actually works because I have too many holy power abilities going off, and I don't have enough judgments going off with the debuff, so I'm just going to switch that over. Ah, fuck, it causes this. I'm supposed to be doing the time rift. God damn it! I need to talk to Soradormi, right? And then I can start doing whatever stuff I need to be doing. Defeat as many Great Glorious Alliance as possible. Okay. Great Glorious Alliance. It says it's over here. Okay, that's a lot of enemies, and I'm all alone here. Okay, never mind. They're super easy to kill, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, this is kind of fun. I like this. Okay, that's it for the Glorious Alliance. Do I have a Thunderbolt? I don't know what that does, but we're gonna find out. Disarm blood mines? Okay, I just step on them and get away from them. I can do that. It's easy as hell, dude. This one's the fucking easiest one. Ooh, that's 4 of them right there. Okay, that's kind of fun. I can fuck with it. Blizzard cooked up a fun one. I like it. And we need to kill MR7 Murlocs. Okay. I like the kill bits. Those are fun. Let's use the Thunderbolt. See what that does. Oh shit. Okay, it does that. Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. Was that the Thunderbolt damage? What the What's the Thunderbolt? Does that do AoE? It does AoE. Dude, I should just spam this. This thing's broken. What the fuck? Dude. What the? I finally know what it's like to be a fucking Resto Shaman in a lobby dungeon. This is basically it. You chain lightning and everything falls over. Okay, they're all gone now. And I don't have a Thunderbolt anymore, so whatever. This is probably what it feels like when you're a Resto Shaman and you hit 70. You stop being overpowered. You probably stop being overpowered sooner than that. I got a box of Tampered Reality. What? Oh shit, there's a lot of things spawning in. This is pretty fun, okay. I don't know why I'm so surprised that this is fun to do. Blizzard makes pretty good events. So we have to deplete the integrity by popping the bubbles. And you just follow him around and go through the bubbles. Okay, I can do that. Okay, box of volatile reality. I need to open these, see what the hell they have. Capsulated destiny. Dude, perfect. I can actually, if I use that right, I'm gonna get a guaranteed reward. Hell yeah, I hope that's like the thing that gives you loot. Is the guaranteed reward. Here's the basket. Show me the basket. I got the basket. Kill anything. Okay. I can do that. I'm pretty good at that, I'd like to think. Okay, we've almost got 7. Okay, we got 7.5k. Nice. I guess we maxed it out. There was 20 seconds left. It was a fun little event. And then we have the boss we have to fight as well, right? Enter the time rift in the center of the reservoir. Okay, I can do that. Is this where you fight the boss? Oh, this is like the gunship battle in... No, this is not ICC. This is something else. The Warlands? I have no idea what this is. I didn't do this content. I'm assuming BFA? Oh, it's Varian Rin. It sure as fuck isn't BFA. And there he goes. Oh yes, dilated time capsule. What? Oh, it's a cosmetic. I was like, I got a weapon. What the fuck did I die to? There was some kind of dot on me, so I just ended up dying. So I got a dilated time capsule. Cool. I can use that. We got the purple bag. That gave me some paracausal flakes. I'm gonna use this to get out of here. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do here. I don't really care. I got my 1 piece of loot. We're gonna talk to this lady. Okay, we got another encapsulated destiny. I don't think I'll be doing another one of these. Maybe in an hour? I don't know. If I'm still doing LFR in an hour, maybe. Now let's actually queue up for LFR. And of course, now I'm going to wait for like an hour before I get a pop. There we go. Queued in all 4 of them. Okay, let's actually vendor all this crap. I really have too much stuff in my inventory. I think you can buy trinkets with those, right? Yeah, actually, you can buy trinkets with those. Using paracausal flakes. I'm missing 25 flakes to get a fucking trinket. Are you kidding me? 25 flakes. That's what I'm missing. This game's trolling me. It must be trolling me. Has a lot of disappointments today. First of all, I get like 5 fucking pieces of gear that I can't even use. No, 6 pieces of gear that are just instantly replaced. Then I'm missing 25 paracausal things. Then I'm juked by a bunch of queues. Yeah, it says average wait time 54 minutes. Are you kidding me? This is gonna be a long night. Oh shit, we did get Fury of Giants. That's not bad. I don't think there's anything particularly amazing for me in those bosses, but I'll take literally anything at this point, especially tier pieces. This build kind of works for AoE, I guess. It's probably not a very good build, to be completely honest with you. But considering it's LFR, I'm just gonna roll with it. Alright, let's see how this LFR run goes. I have very little control over how it goes because I'm not a tank, and I'm not like a decked out DPS, so I can't just carry by killing everything super quickly. Okay, there's a preserver in the back. Here I really want to focus the preservers. I'm going to use a blinding light to make... Okay, never mind, somebody else interrupted everything, so I wasted my blinding light. And I'm going to tunnel the preserver. I really want to interrupt... Yeah, there was cleansing some shit. As long as you interrupt that, these groups are super easy to kill. I'm checking the greens if they're 379s. As you've noticed, they are free gold, basically. I wonder if they're actually going to split us into groups. Gain to tank is resetting. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to drag him out. I had to taunt him, make him come outside. So, like, somebody started hitting it. Are you fucking shitting me? Come on, dude. Is somebody gonna res me? Thank you. That was... What the fuck? No groups were announced. We're just kind of YOLOing it. I'm gonna try and figure out which group has fewer people on it. Considering my DPS is very low, I'm going to be focusing on just putting rocks off the side. Okay, so I'm looking at where the groups are going. Most people seem to be staying close, so I'm going to go far. Priority number 1 is to stay naked, obviously, but the next thing you should do is probably focus the Mystic. Now we're going to switch the boss because the Mystic shield is gone. Once he does his slam, there will be rocks on the ground. You pick up those rocks and you toss them off the side where there's pillars of light. We're going to grab one of those and we're going to just take it over here and drop it on some dude's head. Boss is at 27%. He's going to be running to the middle soon, so we're just kind of pre-positioning for that, it seems like. Look at friendly nameplates. Just try not to stand on top of anyone. Okay, so I can't do that if somebody runs on top of me. We're going to go soak the door. Everyone can soak on LFR because there is no debuff from soaking. I'm going to try and interrupt this. There we go. Now that might make the guy join us all, and we can cleave him down. And that's the boss dead before he can even do another soak. Very nice. And I can't need roll on a single item. Oh, well, I'm not even remotely surprised, though. Although, to be honest with you, this boss just drops a plate belt, from what I know. If he drops legs and a decent trinket, this neck wouldn't have been bad. So anything other than the belt would have been nice, but with my luck, if a piece of gear dropped that I could use, it would have been the fucking belt. Here goes Rashok. And the question is, will somebody overlap the circles? Let's go soak. We're going to use our Divine Protection here. Use Divine Protection because there weren't many people soaking, so tank swaps seem to be going through quite well. Doom Flames, we're going to go soak one. Going to give this guy movement speed so he can get out of here quicker. Nice, at least we're not stacking him. That's the best bit. Get out of that frontal. The tanks should be moving it to the middle. Very nice. One of our healers went down. Not so nice. The group is absolutely blasting it. There's a few people that are doing ridiculous DPS for LFR. Just soak that. Shield of Vengeance. Okay, that was a good Shield of Vengeance because the Shield of Vengeance instantly evaporated, which means I took a shit ton of damage. This guy knows where to go. That's good. All's well that ends well. All's well that doesn't stack. Here's the soak. We have Divine Protection. There's quite a few people in it, so I'm not worried about dying. Probably didn't even need to use it, but I used it before I saw how many people were moving in, so it's fine. For the next one I have the Shield of Vengeance. Again, not worried. As a Paladin, if you die in a raid, that means that the group is wiping, because it's so hard to die as a Paladin DPS. Okay, if this guy goes in and stacks him like that, nice and neat, well then you might be dying, so we're going to use Shield of Vengeance here. That was interesting. There's always one guy in every LFR group that stacks the things. You just hope that that guy doesn't get a slam, right? Hey, a ring. Maybe I can... Ooh, crit... Ooh, that's a lot of versatility. I like that ring. Ooh, a 14 roll on the ring. Nada. Oh shit, I guess we're starting the boss fight. I wasn't really ready for that. It doesn't matter, I just press all my buttons and it's all the same. I was literally looking at my phone because I didn't hear a pull time or anything, so I wasn't reacting. But I wasn't completely sleeping on it, so we good. I'm gonna go be on golem duty because there's probably not gonna be anyone doing the golems. Just gonna stun this golem, why not? Going to grab the thing off the floor so I can actually remove some of the traps. This trap is a good candidate for removal because it's closer to the center of the room. Ideally you want to remove the traps that are closer to the center of the room. This one's on the outer edge, so you don't have to. Nobody's picking up this thing, so I'm going to pick up that one as well. There's Tactical Destruction and went over to that pillar, so I need to move in this direction. Bosses are not moving right now. Or not the bosses, the tanks are not moving, but they moved enough. It doesn't matter. It's LFR, so the zones from the explosion are super tiny. Still in my AoE spec, so this isn't actually ideal, but it doesn't matter, I think. And the boss is dead. There you go. My DPS is atrociously bad, but fuck it. Are you kidding me? A cloak and a belt. A cloak and a belt drop. Are you? Well, this is higher item level, so let's just re-roll on that. Loot it, and let's go into Discarded Works. Let's get ready to do Kazara. Actually, instead of getting ready to do Kazara, I'm going to go and find my single target talents. Okay, I went over to Sub Creation, and I'm going to make a new loadout. Actually, no, sorry. I'm going to import, try and paste that. That didn't work. Hold on. There we go. Now I pasted it, and we're going to call this your single target. Am I in combat? Is that why I can't? Let's go murder things, and then I won't be in combat anymore, and I can apply that. Oh, these guys are already done. Okay, there's some people blasting the DPS, because honestly, I did not take long to go and copy those talents, but let's just switch over. Apply changes. Okay, so what are we working with here? We have the auto attack build, of course. We have execution sentence. We have a macro for that uses our trinket and everything, so we're going to move that over there. Using additional holy power. We have the extra wrath duration. That's cool. And we're doing a reset because we have the debuff. We have temporal displacement from using time warp. So you want to reset the boss. When the boss resets, the sated disappears. And you have your bloodlust back up. And any 2-minute or longer cooldowns as well. I'm still kind of not prepared to run this build, so to speak, because I don't have anything other than Judgment to give me the Judgment debuff. Well, I do have Divine Toll, but you know what I mean. And the reason this build is a bit scuffed right now is because I don't have the set, so I don't have any other way to apply the Judgment debuff. So laser on me, I'm going to use a bubble, and I'm just going to stand in it so I can keep DPSing the boss. There's nobody else on top of me, so I don't have to worry about killing anyone with that. Oh shit, somebody's fucking putting lasers on me. Get away from me. Assassination attempt. And there she goes. Screaming Black Dragon Scale. Yes, please. I'll take a trinket. These boots would be nice. Ooh, so far so good. Never mind. Somebody got 100 roll. The boots, so far I'm in the lead. The only people that can still roll actually can't get it because they're not plate wearers. So I think I'm getting the boots. Very nice. At least I get one piece of gear so far. Okay, I'm actually going to try and put my boots on now. Good, good, good. Transmogrifier quickly before they notice I'm not naked. There we go. We've managed to hide the boots. Now on the next boss, if we get the the trinket, that would be very, very juicy because Ret Paladin has a very good time using the anvil, because it basically triggers off of your auto attack, so you don't have to do anything special to trigger the anvil damage. And my kick on this, I'm going to switch to the other one that might still cast it. There's the cast. We're going to stun him. There we go. That's all you need to do. And trash is easy. Basically, there's no other trash that matters other than the preservers. Those need to be interrupted, and specifically the cleansing dragon flame or whatever the hell it's called. But the cleansing, when you see cleansing in a cast bar, kick immediately. I guess the naturalist, the big green one as well, should be interrupted, but there's very few of them, and there's quite a few preservers, so just focus the preservers. Tank decides to pull everything. We're going to have to make sure that we kick the preservers. There's the preserver. I'm just going to go immediately tunnel the preserver. I don't care about anything else. There's the cleansing. We're going to kick that, and we're going to try and move over to this side where the preserver is. There he is. We might have to stun him here, because I don't have my kick yet. Stun. Okay, that's what I needed to do. I'm going to bubble because I have aggro for some reason, because nobody's actually kitting the ranged enemies. Getting some healing through. There's the cleansing dragon flame on that side. Okay, I'm just going to stick to one. Well, I'm not going to stick to any because I'm dead. Oof. Rough. It's not an LFR run without wiping the trash. Are you kidding me? They're kiting them instead of resetting? Well, I get to die again. Ah, yes, I love LFR. Oh, give me the LFR experience. Why do I have aggro? Why the fuck do I have aggro? Are you fucking kidding me? This dude is running out, and he just put me in combat so I get to die again. He's gonna have to die too. Oh, these poor bastards that just joined are gonna spawn in, and there's gonna be like 15 enemies. LFR, you glorious shit show. I knew LFR was gonna take a long time to do, but I didn't think this would be the reason. So we're going with the tactic of stacking them. That's the normal LFR strat. Okay, we're gonna soak. That means I'm gonna use my Shield of Vengeance. And here's this explosion, and we've already hit 50% on the red one. Guy's not taking the bomb away. We'll give him some movement speed so he can get further away. Okay, somebody just came in with a bomb the last second. Gotta love it. We have Shield of Vengeance here. We're gonna use that. Almost died through the Shield of Vengeance. Gotta love it. We're gonna use fucking Lay on Hands, otherwise I'm dead here. Because there's not enough people stacking. We're going to battle res the tank that went down because he soaked it with vulnerability. There we go. He's back up. We're fine. I'll need roll off spec. That's fine. So, no trinket. It looks like I might actually get this. Cool. I'll have an off-spec weapon. Well, my main spec weapon is a 376 green. Hey, there's the weapon that I'm probably never ever going to equip. Okay, maybe actually for gold making, and I'll explain in a second. What I mean by making gold is you can actually queue as a tank when there's this thing, and you get a Draconic Satchel of Cooperation. That satchel contains augment runes, and augment runes go for like 1.7k each-ish. Yeah, you can make a good gold off of them per per rune, and each of those bags can have anywhere between 1 and 4 runes. And the bags themselves contain almost 1k gold, so it's pretty good. That's actually how I make most of my gold on my druid right now. Not that I've logged into my druid for a while now. Basically, the second I got 2.8k rating, that was pretty much the last time I logged into it. We're going to focus on the green slime because the green slime does the whole everybody needs to spread out thing, which I absolutely despise, and whoever added this into the game, please rethink it. Ideally, you would bloodlust for the second boss, but it's okay to bloodlust for the first one in LFR, honestly. Pretty much everything's okay in LFR. As long as there's just a few people who know what the fuck they're doing, it's kind of fine. There's the rending charge, we're going to move out of the way, we're going to give that person back there blessing of protection. They're not going to be affected by the rending charge. Is he going to die mid-charge? That would be so funny. Oh no. That's okay, I guess. So the two tanks are just not clearing. They both have now 10, 12 stacks. I'm going to taunt the boss and get hit once, just so I can clear with one of the tanks. There we go, I cleared with one of the tanks. The other one can die, I don't care. They're just not clearing on each other. I guess they don't know they need to. I'm going to again taunt the boss so I get hit once, and then we're going to clear. I should have bubbled, honestly. Okay, well, a small sacrifice in order to save a tank. Oh, well, there, the tank's dead because he hasn't been clearing his stacks. Hey, I got battle resed. I can't accept that because I'm going to land on one of those. Okay, now I can. Tanks have cleared. I don't know if it was intentional or accidental. I don't really care. As long as they keep doing that, we'll be fine. Okay, this integrated on me, so I need to move away about 5 yards. That's okay. I can still keep meleeing without having to damage anyone else. So we're just looking at the friendly health bars. We don't want to be too close to anyone with a health bar up above their head. That way we don't damage them. Should I just use my execution sentence right as he flies away? He's flying down the middle. Ooh, that's a lot of fucking health bars. Getting mowed down. Let's see how many stay in it. I respect it, dude. I respect it. Fuck moving out of the way. I'm going to taunt, get hit once. I'm going to bubble so I don't have the debuff again. I'm going to clear with the tank because the other tank does not understand how to do that. And the boss should be dead before we have to do that again. I used bubble because I just don't want to die again. Ooh. You get that essence, I'll be pretty happy. Wrists, yes please, I'll take wrists. I'm not getting those, and I'll take a tier piece. Come on, baby, give me wrists. Okay, there's just one more person, which is a hunter who can't need roll on them, so these are basically mine. Now everyone's waiting on the hunter to roll. The hunter's probably AFK or something. Well, I'm just gonna leave instant scoop. Hopefully we can do a time rift in the meantime. 14 minutes past 1 a.m., so I don't think we can. Yeah, it looks like it's just done. Oh no, there's a time rift in the middle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, never mind, it's done. Yeah, they already killed that. Ooh boy, time in queue 1 hour 5 minutes. There's a tank missing and 2 healers. And your boy's still missing fucking paracausal flakes. Well, I'm not just gonna sit here and wait. I'm gonna go do dragon riding world quests for the gold. Because we're gonna need gold. Oh shit, perfect actually. Just gonna land over here and then we'll try to enter. Come on, baby. Let's go, healers. Let's go. Sarky boy could be boss number 7. I love G invite running out. Oh, we got in just in time. Just in time. Just in time, Burlake. Gotta be careful here if you get Path of Frost. You gotta look down and hold down right click. Reason being, if you get Path of Frost and you're not looking into the water, you're going to hit the water like a sack of bricks. To kick that to make everything group up, I have single target talents. I'm gonna have to change that. Reason being, because Sarkareth is a cleave fight, you gotta cleave those ads. What would be really nice would be if we got a beacon to the beyond here. Here we go. Now before we go in, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to... Oh, are you shitting me? I never saved my build? I guess I'm just gonna import one. Quickly change my talents. Here we go. And I'm ready. Hopefully nobody pops Bloodlust. We want to keep it for... Never mind, there it is. We want to keep it for P3, ideally. Stand in the breath to remove my debuff. There we go. There's still a lot of people in the group who have not removed their debuff. There's a glittering surge. We're going to use our personal. Now we want to collect 10 of these little things before collecting the rest of the big ones. Reason being, the little ones give you a buff to your haste. I'm just going to cleave these guys. You have blinding light available for them when they start doing their cast. There we go, we've interrupted it. Now it's not my problem anymore. There's nobody grabbing the bomb, so I'm going to grab the bomb. Once my debuff runs out, or rather once my buff runs out, I'll go stand in this. This will give me stacks of oblivion, and that'll send me down underneath. Then the bomb can explode underneath instead of damaging the raid group. Ideally, ranged DPS would take care of this, but it's not a bad thing to get the bomb, right? It's actually somewhat beneficial to your DPS because you get a shit ton of haste from these little ones, right? I don't have blinding light, so I'm going to have to kick this, and I tried to stun the other one, but too many of these went through and a lot of people died. That's a lot of people dead. Even for LFR, holy crap, that's a lot. Should probably just reset at this point. I think it's going to take us 4 pulls to kill Sarkareth. That's going to be my guess. 4 pulls to kill Sarkareth. This was pull number 1, so 3 more pulls. I can't wait to find out what the lore of this place properly is. There's very clearly like old god chains here. There's a old Aura style mirror right there. A lot of people are saying it's your charge. A lot of people are saying it's like a representation of Deathwing. All right, I'm gonna try and focus to make this a little bit easier. If I do 10k DPS more, it's a big difference for a 7-minute fight. There are a lot of people who have the roar debuff. You can see the health bars going very, very low. That's because they had the roar debuff. They didn't clear it. That is brutal, but okay. Why did I use cooldowns now? Why did I use cooldowns now? I guess I got flustered. There's a void bomb. Everyone's moving away from it, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it right away. Do be careful about getting knocked off the edge because the winds come through and that can be pretty catastrophic. We didn't use Bloodlust at the beginning. That's also good. So we have Bloodlust for P3. There's the Bloodlust. Somebody knows what's up. That's always good to see. Now we go back to this spot. Wait for the comets to come. Here's the comets. We go back on him. My top priority is to stand behind him so I don't get hit by the debuff. If I do get hit by the debuff, I have to go underneath. Looks like both tanks are affected by the Void Slash, so that's going to really, really hurt the group. Once it's close to running out, I will use my Shield of Vengeance. Trying to go under. There we go. We're going under because I want to grab the haste buff. Oof, everyone's dead. A lot of people died. We don't have the DPS to clear 100 million health here. I think what we got wiped out by was the fact that there were 2 Void Slashes that went off above ground. Oh, okay, well, I said it was 3 more, so now it's 2 more. I'm just trying to get my fucking LFR done, dude. At this point, I'm questioning whether I'll have enough time or not. But yeah, at this point, it's another hour and 10 minutes until the reset kicks in. Like the maintenance goes. So I'm hoping I get a Sarkareth kill so that I can at least have the 3 slots in the vault. Okay, group health seems to be a lot better. Hopefully more people clear the debuff. There's the Glittering Surge. Look at how many people had the debuff. Holy fucking shit, dude. That is rough. That is very, very rough. Grab the bomb. I'm gonna go inside. My stacks are high because I've been running through all that shit. Please just give me the Void Bomb. I need to go down anyway. My stacks were very high, so I just needed to go down. Okay, no more ads. Our DPS is much higher this time around. People are running in just so they can run out. I'm going to stand right here because this is the ideal spot for a thingy thing to come down, the comet. The ads are back there. I don't know why they're not bringing the ads to the boss. That's very confusing, but slowly but surely we're going to kill Sarkareth. We have enough people alive, even with how many people just inted at the beginning of P1, or at the transition from P1 to P2. Oh, we have Bloodlust going. Good, good, good. It only took 2 Ascensions. There's the Ascension. Go down. Wasn't ideal. If I had gone down earlier, it would have been a lot better. But you know what? I'll take it because my cooldowns are coming up. I'll grab the extra haste here and go to town on Sarkareth. Well, I was wrong. It took me 3 pulls, not 4 pulls. Unless we somehow wipe here. I really hope we don't wipe here. There we go. Hey, we did it. Beacon. Oh, yeah, I had a 17 roll. I figured as much. Okay, well, we got our vault, so that's something at least. Ideally, we would get a Q pop for the last wing that we haven't done, which is Neltharion's Shadow. While we wait for that, we're going to do some world quests. Just waiting on tanks now, though. Hopefully we find some before the reset, because the reset's happening in exactly 1 hour. And not the reset, but the maintenance. There's 2 world quests here that give gold. Yes, let's go do those. Gotta find something to do while I'm waiting in queue. Wait, there's 3 quests that give gold. We're gonna go do this one, because it's the furthest one away, and then we'll just move through the zone. That's nice. That's like 2k gold just from doing these quests, and it doesn't take long to do these quests, even as a fresh 70. There we go, that's the quest done. 684 gold. How's the tank? Oof, tank situation is no better than it was a bit ago. We're gonna bubble. Fuck it. I went in trouble, bubble. The trouble bubble saves me yet again, and that's another 624 gold. This one we have to throw balls to the Wildwater Oryx. Oh man, you don't even have to pay me to do that. That was like the cutest quest ever. Oh damn, he fucking yeeted that thing. Did you see that? 671 gold for that one. Sitting at almost 36k gold. Shit, I just realized I missed my fucking... God damn it. It's 2 a.m. I could have gotten the time rift. I'm gonna Hearthstone. Maybe I can still make it. Move! Get out of my way. I need to do a time rift. I'm left 3 minutes. Oh, perfect, dude. I just need 25 flakes. That's all I want. Then I can buy a trinket. On, sorry, Dormy. Let's go. Wait, what? Is it over? Enter the time rift? Okay. Maybe I can still get it. I hope so. Come on. Okay, there's a quest. 50 flakes. What? Is that it? Am I like doing it? Is that the quest I'm gonna do? Oh yeah, I got the hourglass thing. Easiest flakes of my life. Give me that. Now I have 1775. That means I can buy a trinket. I don't know which trinket's actually the best. Ugh, it's a used trinket. Ew. Used trinkets aren't bad. It's just that I'm bad at using used trinkets, so there's that. Isn't there one that does the effect from Sulfuras? Oh, Paracausal Fragment of Sulfuras. Your melee swings have a chance to deal blah fire damage. Your harmful melee abilities have a chance to make the fragment erupt, dealing blah fire damage split between all nearby enemies. The fragment also has a chance to react to your damage taken, counterattacking for 9.1k damage. Doom Hammer. Equip your melee attacks have abilities have a chance to doom strike your target, dealing blah nature damage. If I use, then I let loose a 5-hit combo upon your current target, dealing a total of blah physical damage and unleashing a doom strike with each blow. Dude, this looks sick, actually. I don't know. I don't actually know which of those two I want to get. I'm gonna just grab this because then I don't have to ever use it. We're gonna replace the green Drugbar Rocks. It did about 5% of my damage, so maybe Drugbar Rocks isn't that bad. I'll keep them in my inventory just for those single target fights where I want to get some more out. Yeah, that's 390 item level right there. How's the tanks? Oh, Jesus Christ. There's no tanks. That's what the situation is. There's basically nothing left for me to do other than hope and wait that I get into a LFR run for Neltharion's Shadow. Just gonna grab these wrists that I got. It's 392 item level. Okay, well, I did just about everything I could. Basically, I have 43 minutes left to do this. Oh, we have one tank out of two. Now we just need to find one more. But yeah, we have the 3 slots unlocked, and that's good. Probably not going to be taking anything from here. I'm just going to be grabbing the tokens, because with the tokens, I can buy the Volcanic Sculptor, and with the Volcanic Sculptor, I can add a socket to a good item instead of taking a shitty veteran item. Lady Luck smiles upon me tonight. Let's go. Both the tanks and the healers have accepted. There's just some DPS missing. That's easy to fill. Please just let me into the fucking raid. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. With plenty of time to spare. We have a whole 35 minutes to do this. Before the maintenance starts. I do need to switch to my pure single target build for this. I forgot to do that before going in. Okay, just going to try and quickly switch to pure single target here for this boss. Because there's nothing else to do than single target. Okay, we're going in. I'm going to be running over here further. There we go. Just make sure that gets soaked. I'm going to try and help people soak this. There we go. Make sure that goes away. Pools are coming in. This guy's just going to keep standing here, isn't he? So we're going to stand with him and soak it. He's going to drop it there and then leave because he doesn't know what the fuck it does. But we can soak it, it's fine. I'm a paladin, I'm tanky. There's a knockback, I'm going to bubble, I don't want to get knocked back. There's another person dropping the pools all over in the corner instead of dropping them on the moon marker. That's okay, that's standard LFR behavior. At this point, they've probably seen people do it so many times in LFR that they think that's the correct thing to do. Okay, everyone grabbed one. Oh no, I missed that one. That's on me. I didn't even see that one over there. I was on the other side of the boss, I think. I'm not sure. All the pulls are coming here. Vengeance. Shield of Vengeance, I mean. Nice. That's the first time we actually stacked the pulls. I can't believe it. That's amazing. I thought it would never happen. I would never see this day. And not a single piece of loot for me. That's fine. It's okay. I don't want loot anyway. Loot's overrated. I'm gonna use Shield of Vengeance to get through this. Magmorax was pretty messy. I am curious what Neltharion's gonna look like. The nice thing about LFR Neltharion though is that you don't actually take damage from more than one wall break. Okay, that guy needs some. The Warlock. Ooh, that's a mage. Yep, he went down. I got the wings and everything. There is a Preserver here. We're gonna focus the Preserver. Just make sure you kill the Preserver, and this pull is easy. You can pull the whole room. Just make sure you kick the Preserver's cleansing. There it is. Kick that, and you're good.
2 seconds later.
We're going to try and battle res the tank. I do hope I get rezzed, though. I'd like to not have to swim in lava again. Okay, I'm going to wait for them to get stunned, and then I'm going to accept the res, and now I can run around, actually. Okay, I've never actually seen the Zandalari troll dance. I gotta admit, it's pretty goofy. Actually, it's growing on me. I like it. Okay, he's aggressive now. I'm moving away. I'll switch to the Sarkareth build because I don't have another one ready and I don't give enough of a fuck, to be honest. It seems good enough. I really hope we one-shot this. Let's see. We're starting the first one on the white marker, I think. Yes? No? Maybe so? Where's the tank going? Where are they going? Okay, okay. People figured it out. They stood on the white one. Maybe we've broken a wall. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. I think there was a bit of a miscommunication with the tanks. There's a couple of people stuck back over there. They're gonna have to run around. Ooh, it seems to me that we have a situation where people don't know what the fuck they're doing. I am meant to run out. Let me see if there's anyone on top of me. There isn't. I can stand right here because the area is so fucking small it doesn't even matter. This guy has 2 Calamitous Strike stacks. Not exactly ideal. Looks like our doo-doo tank has no clue what's going on. Phase 2 is going to be interesting. Dude, imagine Corrupted on LFR. I'm going to save my cooldowns for the ad. There's the ad. We're going to hard switch to ad.
Target you.
There's Rushing Darkness. I'm going to try and actually do a wall break. There we go, he did the wall break. Since the tanks didn't do the wall break, I figured I would do it. There we go, that's one ad down. We're going to move to the next one. Just rushing darkness. I'm trying to stand in such a way that I don't actually silence anyone, and I think I did still silence people, but what can I do? You're going to grab the furthest one away, because usually people don't grab the furthest one away. We go. There's only one left. That's really, really good. Usually there's a lot more in LFR. This guy is just hiding behind. It's hard to assume that you would have to stand in those purple zones, to be completely honest with you. So if he hasn't watched any sort of guide video or anything, I get why he wouldn't know. 20 million boss left on 20 million boss left on the health. Yes, 20 million boss left on the health. Boss is almost dead. 10 million boss left on the health. Good, good, good. And he should be going down here. We actually one-shot this, even with how goofy the tanks were being. Very nice. Ashkender, watch me get it. Actually, it's looking like I might get it. I'm Dallas just outrolled us. Let's take a look at his gear. Okay, he needs it. He has, I'm pretty sure that's an agility spear. Yeah. I knew it. The second I saw it, I thought that's an agility spear. Okay, well, he probably needs it more than I do, but it would have been really nice to get that. Now I at least know that I need to buy a weapon with the, what's this thing called? Dilated time capsule. Well, we didn't get any gear out of this, but what I got was some fun memories and some really funny footage. Why am I heartstoning? I can just leave. I would have been super happy if I had gotten that Ashkender, though. That would have been juicy. I think the first item I'm going to craft actually is a weapon. So I can pick between the crit mastery and the crit haste. Oh yeah, crit haste for sure, because mastery sucks. Cool. That's a very big upgrade for my weapon. Nice. It actually looks pretty cool, dude. Under this. I'll vendor these as well, just to get that shame out of my inventory. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's day number 1, and all of that done just on time. Server shut down in 11 minutes. We hit the 395 item level, so let me update that over here in the text thingy. There we go. Tomorrow after the reset, or later today after the reset. So I'm going to have 2 runs of Time Rifts for gear. I'm going to have 2 runs of Farac Assault for gear. I'm going to have 2 runs of Niffen Rep Quest and Researchers Under Fire for gear. I'm going to have another Elite World Quest in Zaralek Caverns for gear. And I'm going to have another run of LFR for gear. And I'm going to have another 5 runs of Heroic Dungeons for gear. And the reward from doing that as for gear. So we have like 7 or 8 potential pieces of gear that we can get tomorrow again. So that's going to be juicy, actually. Might be looking at that 400 item level mark for sure. Unless I get 8 fucking cloaks. But yeah, that's enough me talking in the outro. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.